Across the scorching sands of the Old Kingdom's deserts has Grom waged a bloody war against the Tomb Kings. Even Cetra couldn't stand against him and learned how to perish at the hands of the biggest gobbo around. The elves would later send an expedition, but like lunch, Grom devoured it whole. Now it's time to bring in some of our mightiest rogue idols. It's time for Grom to do a little bit more work. Zenoria's on her own. I nearly feel bad for her, so here's what we're going to do. I've got 2 Waaaghs following me. Karin, you're getting fervor because you need to hit harder. Now what about you? Go hinder their replenishment. Yeah, do that. Try it out. Now what about you, Graham? You won't be able to block them. Your chance to do so would be way too low. Now I need Galbaraz, but before I get Galbaraz, we're coming over here to go after Zenoria. Oh, you've come to the wrong side of the neighborhood. It's the Grom the Hood here. Alright, she's pulling back. I'm going to get a little bit closer to her. Now I'm in her radius. I can't help but be. Alright, so what do we need over here? We could use some raid stashes. Give me some more money. And now it's time for Big Tit Slapface to do what he does best. I wonder what he does best with a name like Big Tit Slapface. He's about to slap her. Alright. And then she will say, how can he slap? Alright, so we've got some AI control going on for several armies. What a massive Waaagh. I want to feel bad for her, but it's comical. Hello, Zenoria. I'm here to greet you. Big Tit Slapface has a large army right behind him. They're all charging in, so we're about to witness all of that take place. Over 8,000 Greenskins in one battle. By far the biggest Waaagh I'll probably ever lead. Who knows? I mean, there could be a larger one, but here's one truly of a magnificent size. Let's have a look at their army real quick. I know they have a lot going on. They usually do. They've got over here a nice flying unit, many archers, spearmen. But will it be sufficient? Lord Masters of Hoeth, White Lions too? Especially when fighting such a large Waaagh. I mean, you could kill 2,000 and I would still have thousands more ready to take their place, but here they come right now. Our shields are raised up and we're charging in. The orc boys are ready for some crumpin'. Oh, you know they're pulling back already. We'll have a good overview of the battle when it's time for that. But for the time being, let's just enjoy what is about to happen, which is a catastrophic failure for the High Elves. Yeah, sure, use whatever that you want. Use your spells, use your arrows, because I've got such a large army now charging in. Here's a few lore masters now killing a few of my goblins, and we still have more to watch to charge in, like these orc boys over here. The orc boys are not going to shy from a fight. That isn't going to happen right now. So here comes all of their melee units. They do have quite a few lord masters. I say lord masters, sword masters. Ha, there it is. If it was all lord masters, I would be in a lot of trouble. But sword masters of Hoeth. Now, here comes even more goblins on their flank. We've killed a few of them. There's one great eagle all tangled up. And we've got some spells to use too. Tactically, it's a pretty straightforward battle. You can tell it's straightforward by the sheer fact that we've got all of our greenskins charging in. Oh, there's the Warden's cage on Grom. That's interesting. That happened rather early. Do they expect to catch him? I suppose they do. He's eating food. He's like, I'm not worried about that. We're just going to have a good time here. But no, in terms of tactics, it's very simplistic. It is the most orky battle you'll ever see because we're not worried about too much other than just charging forward. Like over here is a great eagle. Let's zoom out real quick and we can see what's happening. We've already run right over them. So there is no way for them to stop us. No matter what they did, even on a higher difficulty, there was no chance for them to survive it. So the battle is over. We've won. It's horrific, really. Orcs, goblins. I've not fought a battle like that before, where there was no tactical nuance. None. All right? They just went forth and said, I'm going to charge in until all of you break. A few have pulled back. We're fighting a few more of their sword masters. I keep wanting to say lord masters. I have no idea why. It's just in my head. It's ingrained now. Our trolls are charging out. The night goblins are here. There's a great eagle, but who cares? We've got, let's see, a few more of their riders who are not being hit by my pump wagons. And trolls are debuffing them with their stinky aura. We can zoom out and see what's happening. We've got a few of these sword masters way out there who are broken, and we can just see the full extent of our Waaagh. Now, they've got some devastating ranged units. I say devastating, but I'm giving them too much credit. They're like, what if we ran and shot at you? The battle is over. We have won. The Waaagh was too much. I have never witnessed such a magnificent Waaagh. I am so happy with how that turned out. Zenoria's like, you know what? Maybe I'll go home. Maybe I'll go home and do other things with my life. And there's even a few of these sword masters here being caught up in the middle of all of it. But that is it. The battle is over. We have won. After that battle, our enemies have come over here to attack us. I'm going to just auto-resolve it. I'll probably kill more by doing that. Let's have a look. Yeah, over 500 lost. I probably killed more by doing that. If I had fought it out, oh man, their archers would have eradicated all of my archers. They're over at Antok as well. We'll probably lose some more land. That is okay. We're going to Galbaraz now. Grom is going to the west. Yeah, let's move on down over here. I'll let Grom move all the way down over there. And can I just take it? Oh no, I can't just take it. I'm going to have to build up some stuff. Like maybe like 2 siege towers will do it. I mean, they have some pretty hefty creatures over there, so I'll need a minute. And while that is going on, let's see. I'm going to need more money. More money is key for me. Look at that. 300 to 400. I'll take that. And what about over here? IDOLZ, a territory marker. That would give me some more growth, which could help me upgrade quite quickly. But I think I'll leave it alone. But Grom needs to move down to Waaagh. It's going to take me a few turns just because of how many minions we have, and it's going to take a while to handle. Okay, let's try to go after that other prince over here, or was it a Necrotect? A Necrotect. Cool. Wounded. All right. Next, Gorfang is coming over here to the west as well. And Graham. I'm going to, let's see, put a point into scavenge. Then over here, I'll give you scouting as well. All right. Now it's time to end our turn again. Now on a new turn, Grom is moving down here. Oh, Antok is going to be taken. Yeah, Cetra's back over there. Look at him. Level 22. Not 22. He's level 20 as well. There we go. The beastmen are still close by. And let's see, Land of the Dead. Got obedience over there, so we're doing fine. I've got my money producing buildings, and what else do we need? Well, not too much. I mean, these locations are just for me to hold. Unless they are a suitable climate, I don't really want to spend too much on them. I'll spend some, sure. Okay, Graham. Let's bring you down over here to the Black Tower of Arkan. And while that is going on, Gorfang Armbreaker. Let's bring you down too. Alright. We've got our Waaagh army. We've got 9 turns left. I've got to take their capital. It's right over here. See that? That's when I'll get my Kildaboni's trophy. That'll be nice to have. Alright, let's end our turn again because there's not so much for me to do right now. I just have to travel around. It's been pretty interesting to have so few diplomatic relations with other factions. Usually in a game you might have like 20 or more, but especially at your point here or my point here, that's where you would have so many more. And Antok, again, I'm going to auto-resolve it. They lost 345. Cetra is very powerful, so fighting through is going to be an interesting predicament for me. A bone to pick, so now we get more income from all buildings. Good. That will compensate for what little we did lose. So we'll come over here now and begin to travel towards Antok. Alright, Kasabar, make me more money too. No matter what you're doing, you're going to make me more money. And let's see. That'll work out. Big Tit, you're over here at Galbaraz. It's finally time for a new battle. We've got 2 siege towers and a large army of constructs and other minions too. Let's go fight. I had to raise up that gamma. It was so dark in here, but now it's all right. We've got an allied army moving in. I've got my 2 siege towers. My Crimson Killers are going to be instrumental. Imagine a group going into the trenches and they have shotguns. Those are your Crimson Killers. They get focused on, then they die. But if you put them on the wall, oh, they do so much damage. So there goes our allied army. I'm just going to let my goblins take a few hits from their towers. It doesn't really matter to me because, really, there's 2 portions to this battle. 1, the battle for the walls. Number 2, the large creatures. I can beat all of the units, and my allied wall will probably take care of a lot of the large creatures. So again, I'm not too concerned with all of that. In fact, what we could do, we could fast forward real quick until we make it over to the walls. Now, it's time to launch onto them. The Night Goblins I'm not too concerned with. It's really just the Crimson Killers who are going to make the biggest difference. Wait, do they all fall on their faces? Close to it, it looks like. Anyway, they're in. Yeah, raising up Gamma. It's much brighter. It had to have been done, though. Oh, but here comes the beat-em-up crew. The Crimson Killers are here. Oh, they're about to just have fun. It's a all-you-can-crump buffet. By the way, I just noticed orc dung. Gross. It's very adorable, yeah. Now, they're just fighting a bunch of skeleton archers. Sorry. I was thinking of something else that was fragile. That would be goblin archers, but they're just going to get chewed through. They might even send in some infantry, but look at them. They're chattering. They're chittering. Their bones are shaken. So that's who we're going after now. Crimson Killers, 54 kills already. The skeleton archers, they're melting. Over here, 36 kills, which is actually not bad for a group of goblins. They have 45 melee attack, 39 melee defense, a 30 charge bonus, and they're unbreakable. The Crimson Killers are not unbreakable. They actually have very few, I don't know, like just traits or whatever that you want to call them. They can hide in the forest, and they are immune to psychology, but that's it. No other notifiers or modifiers. 69 weapon strength, 52 armor piercing damage. They have over 100 kills. 110 armor. A melee attack of 69. I mean, I do have them buffed up, but yeah, that's how good they are. And let's go check on our allied army. So they're way over here. They're going to break down the front gate. They're going to climb up the walls, and they'll do a lot of that fighting down there, fighting Ushabti and even that Necro Sphinx. I'm going to maintain my 2 units. Now, the entire time, I'm going to be using Big Tits Magic to use Sneaky Stabbin' and Itchy Nuisance to debuff foes and to buff them up. So 69 weapon strength gives them even more melee attack, up to 69 as well. A double 69. And look at how many undead minions have been destroyed already. Breaking them is probably pretty simple. I can't imagine that's too trying or challenging for any of them. Our archers are still at least getting a few hits in. There's going to be some friendly fire, but the Night Gobbos, they're also helping out. Now, our goal is to not only just defeat a few groups and take that portion of the wall, and all the while I've had my artillery aiming at towers, just trying to destroy them, but to get rid of all of them. I want to ensure that we get rid of all of their infantry and archers up here. That's all that I want right now. Let's check on their kills now. Look at that, nearly 300 kills for my Crimson Killers. And they're not done, no. So, let's see. While that's going on, I'll probably have a few units try to break down the front gate. It's just a passive thing to do. We don't have to focus too much energy on it. My archers are at least attacking some of these skeleton spearmen. And let's see. They've broken down the front gate, so now trolls are inside. These are stone trolls. They're fighting Ushabti. Not a very common sight or fight to really behold. But that's what they're dealing with right now. The Ushabti, they are armor piercing and have anti-infantry abilities, but they're still going to beat up on some trolls. The trolls' animations are just a little bit too slow for them. And trolls, let's see, they have a decent melee attack of 48. The Ushabti have how much? 23. So actually, surprisingly, the trolls have more, but there's just too many other things here, like Necropolis Knights too, that have 110. They can debuff with their melee attacks and 61 weapon strength. Over at the front gate are the Orc Boys. The Orc Boys, oh, they're enough to take on some Tomb Guard. I know, Mr. Stabby. Every day, Mr. Stabby. We've got, let's see, now a little bit over 700 left. We're losing a lot. Our numbers are dropping, but it's only because my allied army's here. Crimson Killers now are too shy of 400 kills. They'll probably make it over to 500 kills. Let's check down here again. That Necrosphinx is unfortunately playing with my goblins. My poor goblins. In fact, it's kind of madness for any of them to even attack a Necrosphinx. I personally wouldn't advise it, but they're being forced to. Good on them for listening to orders. 31 kills now, but only 31. Whereas my Crimson Killers are at 425 for kills. If we look way over here, we're taking over their plaza. Acropolis Knights, I mean, they should be cycling their charges. They're not cycling their charges, so what can they do? What can they do at all? Not much. And so now, let's look at their numbers. Over 500, now under 500. After we beat them on the walls, we get to charge down again. We're even fighting some Nehekar warriors. They got 8 kills. My 8 peak loonies, a little over 100 kills. We're now at 470 for my Crimson Killers. And every time I talk, they just have more. Oh, that was mean. Did you see that from that? He just like threw one in the air, then cut him again. Just punting him. And that's rude as hell. It's been quite a long battle, but I had no doubts at all that we would win it. I won't have my wall for much longer, so that'll be a great asset gone. Of course, I'm going to keep the passive buffs going next time. Unless I really need help, then I'll bring in the wall, but I don't think I need to bring in a new wall, which I actually like having that choice. Whoa. Quit exploding my orcs, man. He's like, yeah, I'll get you. It's clubbing time. Come on, go get him, buddy. Yeah, hit him again. Good work. You've only been staggered. Surely you can't win. No, he's still going for it. Okay, these Ushabti, that's a full group. 13 kills. Over here, the Crimson Killers are going to move down pretty soon. They have 531 kills. We still do have some Tomb Guard left to really dispose of. The Necrosphinx has over 60 kills, and barely any damage has been done to it. Even though it's not actually getting that many kills, it's just so tough to damage. 100 armor. 43 melee defense for a large creature isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's see. So we're going to head over here real quick. Just watching our units play with a bunch of Ushabti. I mean, that is truly a lot. 50 kills there. Over here, 14 kills. But now I think they're going to start falling apart soon. Here's like usually around the time when they begin to fade. Yep, attacked in flank. They're diminished. They're drained. There's Ushabti who aren't even moving back there. And let's see, a Tomb Prince. Let's go back over here and see if there's any Tomb Guard left. Let's see, we've got... Oh, they fell apart. I need to bring in some of my archers, I think, if I want to damage them more, but... Let's see, how many kills do you have? 78 kills, and it's just a bunch of orcs down here. The goblins tried, now it's the orcs' turn. Everyone's just trying to strap it down. Get away from me, you get, and whatnot. Okay, these Ushabti, let's see, 14 kills. We got some allied archers who are inside. The orc boys, oh no. They got 39 fighting the basic infantry. They're just throwing down now. This might be one of the cooler fights I've seen. I don't know why I'm enjoying this like disparity between the Ushabti and my goblins and orcs, but it's pretty cool looking. Just like a little cutscene here. Oh, there's so many orc bodies too. They took care of the knights. The knights were destroyed. But now we just need to take care of the Ushabti. And, I mean, if every unit in my allied army lost, I would still have my own army to bring in. So, they can lose it all, yeah. And I wouldn't care. The way down over there, the Necrosphinx, still under attack. I'm now going to bring in some of my boar boys and also my rusty arrows. And I'm also having my Crimson Killers surrounded. They got 538 kills, and now they're having to fight another target. They don't really get a break, do they? No. We're just going to bring in the boar boys, and I think after the arrows get here, that's when we'll see the big shift to where we can finally win and call it today. Let's see, over here, 95 kills by the Ushabti. Over 100 now. Damn, they're just holding back that many different infantry units just all by themselves. Oh no, don't do it! Oh, that orc's gone. Here comes a few more arrow trails. More Ushabti charging in. I think if they wouldn't fall apart, I would have taken more casualties. Oh yeah, they have 44 left. We had over 4,000, now we're at 3,400. These Ushabti over here, 183 for the kills. They lost only 3. It just goes to show you what those guys can do in a standard battle. Alright, Necro Sphinx is finally destroyed. It is finally down, alright! Now the battle's over. Let's go home. Here's our new home. We're home. There's our decisive victory. Over 1,100 lost, my god. But it doesn't really matter. Now my Crimson Killers, oh, they made their name known. That was great. You know what, I'll give them more speed. Take that. And I'm going to loot and occupy. Alright. Now I have their capital. I have Galbaraz. I want to keep everything that's here currently. It's more money from me, more recruitment, whatever. I've got my new trophy. More research, more ammo, more missile strength. Okay, rank 10. Only 6 more levels to go. Ooh, Goblin Tide, here we go. Plus 15 to armor, plus 6 to melee attack. That's what I needed. Now my gobos are looking good. Alright, I wonder what I'll build up. Okay, so I need toothy weapons for that. I can give you longer weapons or jagged weapons. Anti-large or anti-infantry. Clearly anti-infantry is their big shtick. Alright, let's look around real quick. We might have some more things to upgrade, like over here. 1 greenskin stronghold. I also want to get my new items over at Krok Zorn. I could do that. I could like pop one over and do that real quick. I suppose I want to. Yeah, I want some elemental rogue idols, man. That's what I want right now. 8 turns to go, then my Waaagh is gone. I know he'll be coming by again, but I'm going to bring down my other new army. Might even give him a few rogue idols as well. Alright, I need the biggest trophy though, which I do not have currently. I've got my big skinnies, but later, once I complete my current job, I'll get, let's see, more magic, more speed, and more post-battle loot too. Nice. I've taken their capital, I just need to hold on to it until, you know, the very bitter end. Let's take up obedience and growth. And while we're doing that, I'll upgrade Kasabar. We can end our turn. We have a new turn, and look who's over here. Lim Render is trying to take Lost Plateau. My garrison there is alright in size, I suppose. There's Clan Moors. I'm coming down over here to Krok Zorn, though. I'll be there in one more turn to get my rogue idols. I've been waiting for those for a very long time. Now let's move down. My gobos are on their way. Actually, when I look at it, I should probably get rid of my income-generating building just to build some proper walls over there. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, build your Goblin Watchtower. And I'll save up whatever else I have left. Once my little Waaghs are gone, I'll be able to move a lot faster. Alright, come fight me. Come on, beastmen. Let's do it. I'm going to block your army. Because I feel like doing that. Oh man, once we get over there to fight them, it's going to be a long, long battle. I'm glad they're divided for now. Okay, cleanse corruption. Sure, take that. And who else can I move? Gorfang. Gorfang, go steal some technology. There we go. Got 4 more turns to go. Then the upkeep for all of my units will go down by 10%. I won't be paying no more teeth. Those teeth shall belong to me. So Grom has built quite the kingdom, but it needs to become an empire. Of course, fighting in the desert is costly in time and resources too. A Galbaraz, plus 3 to Untainted, a Shroom Gatherer, or leadership for Night Goblins, and more Untainted. Very nice to have whenever there's like any corruption at all. Clan Moors, can I help you? What are you doing up here? I have no idea. All right, so we're over here now, which means I need to get rid of a few units. What units am I going to get rid of? That is a very tough question because I like a lot of my units. Now, I am going to get rid of one of my trolls, I think. Yeah, my Spirit Chuckers are fun, but I really want to focus on other things, you know. Karan Special Boys, the Chods, they're going away. Okay, so let's pick up some interesting rogue idols. We've got a Sandstone idol. We've got a Frost idol. What if I just got them all? That would be really cool. They're not cheap, but oh my god, that upkeep. They're really not cheap. Whoa. All right, we got Shield Breaker, Armored, Aquatic, a Magma Idol. That seems really good. I'll take one of those. I'll take a Sandstone as well. Oh, these are going to be so cool, aren't they? Yeah. All right. Like my trolls, but Rogue Idols are it, man. So I've got a few turns to wait until we get that. Upgrade your spell, Karin. There's Graham again. All right, Graham, let's go block an army. You two can just train up for a long time. Just a good idea to let them just train up. Level 18, take your scout ability. And we can end their turn again. I'm sure we're going to have a new battle soon. But I want every army to have some Rogue Idols. Rogue Idols are just one of my favorite ever units, and I love them so much. They're so cool. I mean, they're stones that are bound with one binding agent. Orc dung, which is awful, so they're literal shit statues. Amazing. Greenskins are awful. I love them. Okay, so now we've got Big Tit Slapface who's going to charge on down. Come on, Big Tit. Let's go. Do you need to underway it? Nope. Just run on down. Let's go. And I've got how many more turns? 3 more turns total to wait. Whew. These are interesting units. Yes, they are modded. I'll have a link to it down below. And over here's Assault Plane. I'll upgrade that. Actually, I'm going to save up my money. I'm not going to spend a lot unless it's on Galbaraz, which I need to keep. Ooh, we've got a few things over here, like a Oath Gold Mine, 1,000 for income. Over here is the biggest bones. Orc Shaman, I could recruit 1. More Winds of Magic Power, plus 2 hero capacity. Yeah. All right, so I need 7,200 for that one. Let's grab these. I'm going to get rid of... Yeah, I'll have to wait until tier 4, but still, we can do some good stuff over there. Mr. Stabby. That's me, yes. Hello. I am Mr. Stabby. All right, let's see then. Let's see. Who else needs to move? You do, Gorfang. Get him. Oh. Close enough, right? No, it wasn't close enough. You either win or you don't. All right, Graham. Actually, take your cleanse again. That could be handier. Let's see. Can I give you one of those? I can. Take that. And I think that'll do it. All right, let's end our turn again. Upkeep increasing. Now there's Nagaron, Clan Moors too. I don't know where they're going to head to, and I might even lose more stuff, but I've got the money. I can do what I want. I wonder who's beating up on Cetra. It's got to be Clan Moors, right? Oh, holy crap. That faction over here actually took Waaagh. That's really interesting. Oh, we got to go back to Himri. I've got my Waaagh for a few more turns. That is a major enemy army, so I'm going to go get them. Eltharion, are you kidding me? Everywhere I go, there he is, man. Yeah, get my Oath Gold Mine. Screw you, dude. He might take Gorgazon. Oh, he's definitely going to take Gorgazon. That's going to be a nightmare. All right, let's see. I'm just going to wait it out and get my new Rogue Idols, and we'll see what we can do afterwards. The beastmen are attacking, but they're not going to be able to win. I can just tell you that. Over here, I've got my Orc Biggins. They'll be fighting some standard Ungor Spearmen. So let's have a look at what they have. 29 melee attack, 26 melee defense. My Biggins have 38 melee attack and 28 melee defense. 51 weapon strength. They have what? 22. Yeah, good luck. Their ranged attacks might be able to do some stuff, but I've got some archers too, like Orc Arrow Boys. I've got my Goblin Big Boss close by, adjacent to them. And so, what can they do? They can try to break in. They can use Minotaurs, right? But what do I have down here to handle Minotaurs? I've got some Orc Boys, I've got some Trolls, I've got some over here, some Boar Boys too. 33 weapon strength, 48 charge bonus. Soul Eater, huh? A miscast chance. That's from the Cygor. And already they've broken that main gate. Holy crap, that was quick. Oh, here they come. I do love Minotaurs, still one of my favorite units. They're just cool looking, and they're incredibly mean. Check out that detail on them. So we're just going to overwhelm them. Unlike Ushabti, I think they're a little bit easier to overwhelm. A little bit fleshier. Goblin archers are destroying their Ungor raiders. They have no kills. That Cygor has 20 kills. Over here, ooh, another attack. If only they would break their own freaking tower, that would be awesome. But here comes a bunch of Ungors. Very tiny little Ungors fighting very large Orc Boys. Alright. Let's look over here again. They're surrounded, sure. They've lost a lot, but they've killed over 100 over here. Let's see, these big guns actually have no kills yet. The big Waaagh's been issued. So plus 40 to melee attack. 25% more weapon damage, or percent damage, and also immune to psychology. So now we're focusing all of his range attacks on that one Cygor. Cygor or not, that's a lot of range damage, and you can see the health just begin to slowly decrease. And these Minotaurs have over 30 kills, but there's just too many for them. They've got to be supported, and they've got to flank. If they don't flank, what can they do? They've got a Beast Lord. Only 14 kills for the Beast Lord. And they're at over 1,000 units. Yeah, these Ungors, they've had their finest hour, their finest day today. The Orcs of Grom, they serve him well. I mean, he's a goblin that's larger than your average orc. He's able to slap him around. And that Cygor, 37 health. Here comes another stone. Ooh, hitting a few of my biggins, but that wasn't really damaging. Oh man, it's just moving and my archers are tearing into it. Yeah, you keep walking, buddy. Keep walking. He's looking pretty mad. Intimidating for nothing. He was about to throw a stone, but I think he's about to break. 800 health. 700. We're in the 600s now, and he's broken. That's it. The battle is over. There's going to be a few units who are holding on, but, I mean, how much longer until they all break? That was, like, their big tool to use. Those Minotaurs, they're still down here fighting. They've got, let's see, 80 kills now, but there's not a lot left. They're reduced in number. And my trolls just charged in. So after that, they have no choice but to break. That's their only given opportunity now. The Beast Lord has 42 kills, trucking on my biggins right now, but they're just going to chain break eventually, and then we could just call it. There's my big Waaagh again. That's such a great buff to have. I love the new system for it. Yeah, Greenskins have so much more variety now. They're pretty sweet. Unfortunately, my biggins on that left wall, they're broken. They got 248 kills. And here comes a relatively fresh group of biggins. So now they're going to fight. Raiders who have 27 kills. More Raiders who have 15 kills. But they've all broken. It's over. Let's go. We beat them, thankfully. I knew that we would. It's just a matter of getting them to attack you. Alright, I'm going to take the money. Could always use a bit more money. There we go. Upkeep went down. So even if I do lose a place or two, I'm still not paying nearly as much as I was before. Okay, try to get that agent. Good job. If that agent is wounded, I'll come over here to damage your walls. Awesome. I'm just going to level up this agent a lot. And Eltharion's over here doing whatever Eltharion does. I'm going to try to go get to him. I wanted to go back and fight, but now I can't. All because of one fellow. Eltharion. Upgrading that's going to be a nightmare. Okay, for research, what else do I want? Stronger Haldas! Alright. Let's go after a few other things. Stone armor. Ooh. Stranger danger. Hilarious. I do want the biggest Waaagh, so I'm going to go work on that, or at least scrap compactor. Now I can leave it alone, because that's all I want, man. That's all I want. Alright, so now they're falling apart. You made a very bad choice. We've got one more turn, then I'll have my other idol. Look at that. Over here, Magma Idol. We're looking at flaming attacks. Some ranged attacks, 11 total. Let's see. It burns your enemy. It has armor piercing damage up to how much? 210. That's really cool. Then my Sandstone has a lot of armor. 160. Okay. 80 melee attack. 853 for its weapon strength. And let's see. 453 for its missile strength. Sandstone idols are cool. I love that variety. Alright, so we have one more turn to go that we can actually use it and go out and fight again. Let's wait for Eltharion and beat the hell out of him, man. I don't know where he's going, but let's beat him up. It's time to put the hurt on Eltharion. He's got a very small army, but it's Eltharion. He's also got quite a few phoenixes too. But much like his predecessor, he came to the wrong neighborhood. Oh, things are gonna get crumpin' weird around here. They've got one arcane phoenix. We're looking at a bunch of what then? Let's see. We've got some nice archers right there. We've got some Phoenix Guard. Oh, those are going to be quite resilient. They can kill a lot of gobbos if they want to. Just look at that. Oh, there's a lot of them too. We'll probably want to focus whatever we can when it comes to range attacks on that one group. And over here, we've got some Dragon Princes. Hey, they match. One Mage of Life Magic. I love how they match though. Coincidence, but incredible. So now we've got to summon up our Waaagh and our core army too. We're going to go over that desert and we're going to say hello. Check out all of the different heraldry on their shields. That's pretty great. I love killing a foe who dresses in style. I get to judge him for it. So now we've got one more person to fight who doesn't even have Stormwing. Eltharion, what are you doing here, pal? It's like, I don't know. I just wanted to bring my jaw over here to see if I can cut diamonds. That jawline could cut diamonds. You're not wrong. Alright. Let's go have a look at our army now. There's a large mixture of units too. We've got our goblins. And we've got even more goblins on top of that. I've got my artillery close by. There's a big tit slap face, who's infamous for only one thing: slapping faces. I love how he's just running right over to the right side of our formation, all on his own. No cart, no helpers, just him, taking a very long time to make it to the eastern portion of our battlefield. And we've got our Waaagh army also moving up. These are stone trolls. Now they've got a nice missile resistance, so what they can do here is take up some of those initial attacks from their volleys. Oh no, but here comes a fireball. Will it kill one of them? It didn't even kill one. It does some damage. You can see where the hard line is at for their health. They're not able to regenerate past that. Just a good way to kind of like counterbalance losing actual models. Are they mad? They seem a bit mad. Of course, with like toes like that, can't help but walk like that. Alright, let's zoom out again. So over there, we've got two carts that are moving on their flank. On our right flank, we don't really have too much moving in. We just see a widespread out allied formation. They're now beginning their attack. Eltharion stands. He's got many of his archers already releasing several volleys into our formation. Whenever I've got this many units, I'm going to let you know that it'll probably just be a series of massive wave attacks. Eventually, they'll run out of arrows if we throw enough goblins and orcs into the fray, right? But if I got the numbers, then I'm going to feel more orky than ever before if I actually just focus on using brute force to win our battles. And at that point, it becomes a structured fight, allowing our foes to have a chance to respond. And they've got to respond to just an egregious amount of enemies. It's really about seeing how they adapt to my numbers. If I'm going to brute force it, there's our little mage close by. Eltharion's right over here. You can see that his passive was launching and offering a few magical arrows, or just standard arrows. Phoenix Guard, they're holding and killing some of these goblins and orc boys. Further down the line, we can see that we've got some wolf riders who were about to charge in, but they stopped short of doing that. Here's a frost phoenix also attacking. They're fairly hardy. They're chilly. There's a few chariots too, and boar boys fighting one arcane phoenix. Ooh, that arcane phoenix is getting a few kills. We can zoom back out again and just check out what's happening. So we've got just more waves moving in. They're completely surrounded. There's our artillery attacking. I would rather them hit like a bulk of their units, but that works too. Now let's zoom back in. The Frost Phoenix is surrounded by boar boys and orc boys, so getting away might be a challenge. Ooh. What a swooping attack. What a great crowd control measure. And way over here, we're still fighting a lot of their spearmen. They'll probably break eventually, but as it stands right now, the Phoenix Guard, they are not giving an inch up to us. Let's go over here. We've got our stone trolls still in the middle of it all. Eltharion is looking pretty rough right now. He's not looking great. I think we're going to be able to get him soon. Then we have Sword Masters of Hoeth. They're fighting night goblins, so they're being debuffed by us. Pretty sweet, you know? Pretty awesome. Alright. Let's see. On the right flank, what else do we have? A lot of their Dragon Princes are dead. That mage will probably break very soon. These battles are going to be more cinematic in theme just because, again, technical nuance is not required. We're Greenskins. We just get to watch them overwhelm our foes. Let's go look over here again. Man, that one Flamespire Phoenix, it's not giving up. The Frost Phoenix is trying to move away, but as I told you before, it'll be hard to get away. Excuse me? Pardon me. I'm getting through. Further out, the Arcane Phoenix is taking a lot of damage, and most of their infantry units have already been broken. Even the Phoenix Guard, they're having to call it quits now. Here's a few Night Goblin attacks from our special ability from our Fanatics. They're not really hitting much. I think they're hitting more of our own units. It happens though. We're Greenskins. More broken spear units, and even the Phoenix Guard. They're like, yep, we quit. And so the battle has been won just from a tenacious horde of Greenskins. That mage is somehow still around. Impressive. Very impressive at that. And Eltharion's fighting a few trolls, but, I mean, is he going to be able to beat those trolls? Probably not. I would be impressed if he could, though. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, he's drenched in blood. Let's see here. Who's left? Phoenixes, Eltharion, and a few Dragon Princes. Let's have a look at that. See? But we've got too much anti-large. The Flamespire is still attacking, going after some archers. We're still going after that Arcane Flamespire. Let's see. Where's the Frost Phoenix? Did we finally get it? No. It's still around, too. Oh, the Warden's cage on Big Tit Slapface. Well, that's pretty rude. You can't cage him. He's a big tit. That Frost Phoenix, let's see. It's finally broken, and it looks like they've all broken now, so the battle is finally over. His entire army was wiped out again. Wow. You've lost a lot trying to find me. I might even need to keep an army up here. I don't want to, but the rate we're going, don't even try it. I'll take that. Strong versus a single combatant. Huh. Sure. And let's see. I won't be able to move you quickly. Wargazon needs proper walls. We can upgrade what we have over at Galbaraz later. Here comes another army, another Tomb King army. And I'm trying to race up there. It's going to take me a few turns, though. Okay. Let's end our turn now as we try to get up north. I still have plenty of lands, you know. I still have plenty of money, gold coming in at that. Let's see. Do I need that tent? Not right now. What else do I need? I could take that Gloomy Hollows. Sure. For the long term. All right, who's over here? Graham? All right, Graham, can we go after any agents? We'll try to block that army, sure. And steal more technology. That was a failure, but they all gained more experience. I'll give you immortality. Now you'll never die. And let's see. Stalker, more camping line of sight. It's an all right thing. I'll take Scavenge instead. And let's end our turn. You know he's going after Himri. I might just fight through and go to the Black Pyramid of Nagash. Ooh. There's that army again. He's like, oh, yeah, Lord, sorry, I forgot. Oh, Lord? Where'd you go? And he just finds that Eltharion's just been completely torn apart. No, he's not dead yet. Not yet. All right, settlement besieged. I haven't gotten a chance to really worry about food, but I want to go ahead and get some new food going. I didn't activate a new dish for quite some time. Let's go look at my upgrades over here. Let's see. I think I'm going to try something different. The pizza's pretty nasty. All right, we got some harpy heads for ranged stuff. I think I want to focus on melee. Ectoplasm is pretty great. Centaur milk. Oh, I don't like that. What's over here? Gobbo seafood quiche. Goggly glare for Grom. Cause terror from Grom. Mince power for rogue idols. Oh, perfect. Research rate up by 10%. Yeah, we'll take it. That's mine. I was going to save up more scraps for more tech, but I might as well just grab one now, since we're finally about to get into some bigger fights. No, all of our fights have been pretty big. Oh, Min Louis. Min Louis Akar. What an army. One more turn, and then we're all alone. Oh, no. Let's see. Savage Orcs are just not that viable for me to use, man. They're okay, but I'd rather get that Black Orc Forge instead. All right, back to my heroes. Here's Graham. Damage the walls, Graham. Level 19. Okay, you're getting... We'll finish out Scavenge. Then, we'll steal more technology. Yeah, I'm just working on a lot more stuff. I've got my toothy weapons, so I can upgrade stuff. That's why I wanted to save up my scrap for technology, because I wanted to be able to get to that point where I would generate 10 scrap per turn. Now that would make the biggest difference, for sure. Ooh, Hemry. They're just so easily able to produce a cheap army. Oh, look at that. Glorious Waaagh ends. Waaagh mobs retained. Cool, so I've got a new Waaagh unit and a plus 100 to scrap. Nice. Benjamin Sinkswell. Oh, what an awful name. I wouldn't want that name. What's your captain's name? Sinkswell. What? Pardon? No. I'm leaving now. Okay. Let's see. We've got over here a goblin toolbox if I want more of a research rate. I've got my raiding stashes. Do I need a boss tent? Oh, I suppose I do. We've lost a lot over here, haven't we? Yeah. That's a mean one. Okay. One more turn to go, and then we'll be ready. Graham. You know what? I want you to come on back now. But Gorfang, I'm just going to let you steal more technology. Just keep on trying to steal it. We'll take sneaky stabbing, and we're going to end their turn. We're on turn 90 now. Okay, once I have more scrap, then I'll be able to get more recipes going. Ooh, the Followers of Chaos have been destroyed. If only the pirates were going after Eltharion's army. I wonder if they're waiting for a new one. I mean, they're losing some due to attrition, so cool. Alright, let's see. Are you guys fighting? Are you fighting them? You're not fighting them, are you? Well, shoot. I was hoping they would be fighting that faction right in the middle, but they're not. That means I'll probably have to go in. Hag merchant spotted. Alright, let's go talk to her real quick. I could use another ingredient. Putting up my new wall. Now, I'm not going to issue a new wall for a long time. Those bonuses are way too good. That would have helped me out a lot if I had that. Hag surprise. You can challenge. I already have harpy heads, so give me scrap. There's some robbery. There's a robbery. Alright. So you're waiting still. Min Louis. I could just go in and fight, but I know we're still waiting. Alright, that gave me a feral wyvern and 2 armored squig hoppers. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we have some variety. Finally. I've been waiting for that. Ooh, and the Ragnarok Queen. The Biggin. Alright, another rogue idol. And for Big Tit, who has become quite the champion for our little faction, huh? Not something I ever expected, but I'm very glad it's happening. Okay, so I've got a lot of scrap. That would be more damage. That would be a lot more range. I think I want the range instead. I want that stuff to hit. 480 in range. Wow. Plus 80, huh? All right, what do you need? Longer weapons? Okay. What about all of you? Blinkers? More speed and more armor. I think I want you to have more speed and armor than a charge bonus. I take those. What else do I want? Ooh, the Crimson Killers have a new upgrade. Anti-infantry? Oh, absolutely. Take that. So now his army is pretty strong. He should be able to take on Min Louis. Alright. Can't do much over there. I'm pretty much out of money. So now we're going back to the west. That Black Pyramid and the Gash, I could just cross through it. I don't have to actually fight them directly. I could wait for them. Might have to fight like 3 armies, though. Hey, that's a good challenge. I think I like that idea. Let's do that. Let's go fight 3 armies. Ooh, there's 2 at least. If I could... Let's see. Graham, can you get 1? And more is grown in power from getting that Confederation, so we'll go block an army, or try to. Damn, I was hoping that was going to do it. There's just so many Tomb King armies, so I've got to find a way to beat them and then push on. Alright, I can reach one of you. They'll probably want to fight. They're still waiting. I don't know what's up with that. They're still waiting. Interesting. Alright, let's see. What do you need? Rusty arrows, winged ammo, more range. No, take more damage. That puts him at 41. Ahaha. Okay. Gorfang takes sneaky stabbing again. And I'm about to finish up Bigger and Better bosses. So my Lord Recruit rank will just ascend. Now let's go fight King of Horus. I think that's going to be a good battle. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to balance powers in my favor. That's 2 stacks total. Let's go fight him anyway. Time for one more battle, and this time we've got rogue idols to back it all up. They are ready to scrap. There's Karin. She's going to be using a purple sun to deal some extensive damage in their formation. Yeah, right over here. That's only army number 1. There's another one on the way now. Oh my god. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in this game. Look at them all. Okay, let's go over what we're doing right now. It's a pretty simple job. I've got to keep on attacking. I've got some nasty skulkers fighting on the right flank against spearmen. Here comes some tomb guard on the right flank. I've got my goblin spears and also a pump wagon going after some of their chariots too. Now after that, on my left flank, I've got another pump wagon helping out 2 groups of nasty skulkers, and they'll be going after more horsemen. I'm trying to target their archers, because if I don't, I'll lose a lot. Now we've got some Ushabti who are attacking my sandstone idol. We're using Grom's big Waaagh because we have so many fighting. 53 kills in my sandstone idol. I've got my trolls over here in the middle, and they have a Tomb King close by. There's my rogue idol. She's fighting on its own right now. Taking a lot of damage. Or will be taking a lot of damage, I'm sure. And there goes army number 2. See, they have another one on the way. Grom is close by at nearly 50 kills. He'll be going after Nahikar warriors, who are quite vulnerable to him, as most are. Alright, so let's zoom out and just have a good look at what's happening. So I'm hitting them at 3 points. Over here on my left, in the center, and of course on my right flank. Now my archers are moving in together. They're hitting these Tomb Guard. Eventually they'll go after that group of skeleton archers who have 31 kills. And I'm still fighting these Ushabti. After that, my sandstones, or sorry, my idols can just begin to use more ranged attacks. On the right flank, we've broken quite a few enemies down. My spears are chasing after chariots who are falling apart. They've only gotten like, what, 29 kills? We're also fighting, let's see, a group of spears who are now just fading and diminishing. These archers destroyed that group of Tomb Guard. I took the hits on my archers because I knew they could take it. Now, these Ushabti, there's only a few left. They're crumbling now. Our rogue idol is gone, unfortunately. It's got a little time limit on how long he's able to stay here. That Tomb King has 10 kills. These trolls, let's see, 26 kills. And over in the middle, I've got Grom charging through again. The Nahikar has 162 for kills, and that's when I saw the new army. That's when I went, okay, I've got to keep on moving. So I just had to right-click a lot. Now, what I mean by that is I had to make sure that every unit I had was doing something. Ooh, look at those range attacks. That could have been much deadlier. Now my archers are finally getting that group, 85 kills. Here's another Grom's big Waaagh. We're now moving in our pump wagon on the right flank. We'll go after more of the skeleton horsemen. Over here, my night goblins are fighting. They're taking on a bunch of archers and spears. Grom is charging in because he's very tanky. And there's another purple sun with range attacks from my idols. Alright, you creepy big heads. Time to get them. Let's get to it. Let's get to it now. Alright, on that left flank, we got pump wagons going after some of these Eyes of the Desert. These stalkers, they're losing to our armor piercing. It's just way too much. They're being debuffed a little bit. You can't move nearly as fast. My idols, they're still attacking. 110 and 68 kills. I'll get more experience with them later. They can replenish ammunition, but if they do so, they'll take damage. Karin has over 400 kills now. And my trolls are beating this group of Nahikar warriors. Overall, a decent amount of kills. Grom is still back here in the middle, 225. Any damage he takes, he's just regenerating from. He's got a crazy, weird ability, that goggly eye, or whatever it's called. Let me try to find it real quick. It's right over here. Goggly glare. Yeah. Causes moderate magical damage, strong versus a single combatant. Good against large combatants, good from a high angle, weak against armor. Now, they do have a lot of archers. My pump wagon is helping out my skulkers. My skulkers have over 100 kills. The pump wagon has 88. Wreck 'em, boys, go. Got some fleeing units now. That's my skulkers. My pump wagon is still there fighting them. And despite fighting 2 armies on very hard, we won the battle. Oh, there's another pump wagon driving right through these archers. Even they know to relocate. Nice blades. And it's over. We've won. A close victory. We lost 488. That was a lot of clicking. I just had to click on everything so quickly. Things kept moving. Things kept dying or being destroyed. Level 31. What am I going to give you, Karin? Fervor again. She's alright in melee. Alright, so now we just need to replenish it. Then we can move over there to the west. My public order is fine. And what's over here? Nothing that I really need right now, no. I'm still waiting because Big Tit has a lot of work to do. Now that, the biggin. It's anti-infantry. It has a special ranged weapon. It's armor piercing. 600 for weapon strength, 414 for its armor piercing ranged attack. 10 shots total, a 30 charge bonus. Doesn't really need a lot. 150 for armor. It's very powerful. It's going to kill a lot. 15 missile resistance. What else do we have? Causes fear and terror. It's got Spirit of Gork or Mork. +4 to leadership, map wide. Then over here, Rubble and Ruin. Ooh, Bombardment. Hit points greater than 25%. Okay. So if it's lower, let's see, bombards the area around the unit. That's crazy. Damages allies too. Immense powers over here. A constant augment, imbued, centered armor. Let's see, more weapon damage, armor piercing damage, and a rock bottom. Replenishes ammo, causes damage to self. And we are now done for now. Thank you for watching, everyone. When we're back, Grom has a lot of fighting to do. We finally did it. We finally got our rogue idols. I've been waiting for those for a long time. I've got quite a variety. And we're going to charge in, probably attack the Black Pyramid of Nagash. I might need at least a second army. Yeah, so we'll defeat Eltharion, then go do that. Then push on to the west to finish off Himri. Until then.